up, ladies and gents, inksters? How you guys doing? This is Smithy Inks, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a custom thumbnail for your YouTube videos. So custom thumbnails vary in different type of ways. It depends on who's making the thumbnail and what the thumbnail is for. But we're going to get straight into it, and this is actually how I make my thumbnails. So we're going to come up here to the left hand corner, go to File, New, and here we are. This is how you create a new document. We're going to change the name to Thumbnail. Right? Now the dimensions that you want for width is 1280, and the dimensions that you want for height is 720. This is standard HD size, if I'm correct. And then what you want to do is go to OK. So I forgot to actually make the background transparent, but that doesn't matter. What you want to do is press Control J. It's going to make a copy of the background layer, and you can just delete this. And from here, what I usually do is I split the canvas. And what I mean by split the canvas is I come over here to the right, to the left side. Sorry about that. I come to the left side, and I get the rectangle tool, and I just make a rectangle. I want this in black. And this is how I split it. I usually move it over right about here. Press Control T. Just slant it so it fits. And I'm gonna bring this up about here. Alright. Now it's split. And the reason why it's split is because this is usually where I put my logo and the name. And over here is the thumbnail title and the background. So I'm gonna come down to here, layer 1, and we're gonna replace it with a background. I already went online, but what you want to do is go to Google and type in cool retro gaming backgrounds or grudge backgrounds. Whatever type of background you're looking for, just look for backgrounds and just choose one. And so we already have one, but I'm thinking that I want another one. You know what? Nah, we're just gonna use the one I already have. So now once you go and download it, remember which folder that you put it in. And so we're gonna go to File, Place Embedded. We're gonna find that image that you just got, right? I'll come here and get this. So I just shows this background for the tutorial. Usually I would pick something lighter so it can stand out. But actually what I'm going to do is change the hue of it. And to change the hue of this background, what you're going to do is come up here to Image, Adjustment, Color Balance, and you can just change the color a little bit. I'm going to change it to blue around this here, right there. And from here, what I do is come back, get the rectangle tool again, choose the color that I want. And what I want for this is I'm going to get a dark blue. Right here, like a navy dark blue. We're just gonna come here, right here, right? Now usually this is where I put my text, so I'm gonna actually, by pressing Control T, I'm gonna stretch this out so the words can sit there. Now usually this is how it looks when I'm doing my thumbnails. This is me just forming it and everything. Now I start dropping in little bits of pieces and stuff. So I'm gonna come here, place Embedded. I'm gonna go into my folder with all my stock photos and stuff like that. This is where my logos are. And here we go. Alright. Here we go. So this is one of my logos. I'm gonna place it on top so it can be covered. It can cover everything else. And usually I just bring it over here. So if you ever see that logo on a thumbnail, it means that most likely I made the video. And so just bring it over here so it's not too close. And then you want to come over here to the left side, get the text tool, make a new layer. We want this to be bold. The font I'm using is ETH black. And basically, I use this font for almost all my videos. Just come here, type Smithy Inks. Well, this is what I do. You would type whatever you want. Type Smithy Inks here because it basically is just showing you that these are my thumbnails. And then over here, say if I was doing like a Grand Theft Auto video, I would most likely get a stock photo for Grand Theft Auto. So we're gonna come back here again, place Embedded, And we're gonna end up going back because I have some stock photos for Grand Theft Auto gaming stocks. Let's see. Is it in here? Nope. Alright, so I actually don't remember where I put that. Wait, here we go. Alright, never mind. Alright, so instead of Grand Theft Auto, we're just gonna use this Battlefield one that I found. Alright. I will teach you guys how to take backgrounds off of images, or where you can find images without backgrounds on it later. But for right now, this is just a thumbnail tutorial. Oh, sorry about that. So basically, once I have the image that I want, I put it behind the split. Kind of just bring it over here. I'm gonna resize this. Alright, and we're gonna put it behind the second rectangle that we made. And we're gonna change the color on this again by going to Image, Adjustment, Color Balance. Alright, make it blend with the blue. It's gonna keep that orange tone down there or whatever, so we're just gonna leave that alone. And now, for the last piece of my thumbnails, what I do is get the text, and I'm gonna just thumbnail. Hold on. Alright, I'm gonna call this thumbnail Photoshop 101 thumbnail. Now, of course, Battlefield has nothing to do with a thumbnail, but it's just for the video. So once you got the text that you want, you're gonna come double click on the text, and to make it stand out, you can either add a stroke, and you can resize the stroke by clicking on stroke and sizing it up, but it's not really good for this font. So what I'm actually gonna use is a drop shadow. I'm gonna use a drop shadow, come over here, pull out the opacity up, spread a little more, and size it up. So that way it looks like that. See how it's standing out a little bit more. Come to thumbnail, the second text, drop shadow, and you do the same exact thing. Bring the opacity up, spread it a little bit more, and size it up. So that way it stands out more. So usually this is just how I make my thumbnail tutorial. This is how I make my thumbnails. So this is pretty simple. I usually do more things depending on what the video is for, but this is how I make my thumbnails. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe if you want to see more tutorials from me, and thank you guys for watching.